What is up, guys? Welcome back. Thank you guys again for tuning in. In today's video, we are going to try to flush out our heater core and clean out our radiator. Because the other day, I was trying to fill up my radiator on the convertible, and I noticed it was like all brown and rusty in there, and that's kind of like a pet peeve to me. I kind of like my things clean. So later on today, we are going to head to the warehouse and pick up a flush kit, heater core flush kit, and clean it out. But before we get today's video started, I got a couple things to show you guys. First is new camera lens for my Canon M50. This is an EF mount, 11 to 22 millimeter, and a bunch of letters down here that I don't know. So I've been talking about getting a wider lens because this current lens right here, I'm actually pretty far away from the camera. This will basically eliminate that. This is much wider, so I can be up close when I'm filming things like the interior of the car. I don't have to have the camera all the way up here just to get the steering wheel and stuff like that. This is much wider. So let's swap the lens and see if it makes a difference. Alright guys, we got the new lens on, and look how wide this is. I need to move up closer. Alright, pretty cool. I actually kind of feel like I'm still too far away, so let's move up a little bit closer. So I got this Canon EF 11 to 22 millimeter on I think this website called B&H for $3.99. Not bad. You guys can't see it right now, but on the camera lens right now, I bought this filter. The main reason why I bought this filter is because on my old lens, my dumbass was grinding away at like metal. I think it was a Kawasaki bike. I was grinding away at that, and I was shooting sparks at this. And then 5 minutes later, I looked at my lens, there's a bunch of rock chips. So it still works, but it just looks really ugly. So I'll save this for like when I'm doing like dirty stuff, and this lens right here will be my main lens. But yeah, I bought this to protect the lens, but it turns out that if you adjust it, it basically gets rid of glare. I can't really show you guys right now, but I'll show you guys later in the video. But pretty cool. Got this for 50 bucks. So in total, $4.50. Not bad. And last but not least, let's talk about today's sponsor in today's video, Harry's. What is Harry's, you ask? Harry's is a men's personal care brand reinventing the way you shave. Do you guys find it frustrating when you guys are at the store getting ready to buy razors, and later on that day you find out that it costs about 30 bucks for a handle and a razor? Or how about when you guys go out to buy a razor and it ends up irritating your skin because of its quality? Every man needs craftsmanship, simple design, modern convenience, and last but not least, a great shave. So, quick history lesson. 6 years ago, Harry's co-founders, Jeff and Andy, was tired of overpaying for over-designed razors. And what was their answer to that? They saved up a bunch of money and they bought a razor factory in Germany. Nowadays, they help millions of men shave each day in a premium, hassle-free way. Alright guys, enough with the history lesson. Let's talk about the product. First thing you guys are gonna see is their handle, which is weighted and it has a rubber grip, so you guys will never lose your handle. I remember back in the day, I would always buy those cheap plastic razors with the cheap plastic handles, and most of the time I always end up dropping it into the sink. Sometimes it lands into the toilet, sometimes it lands in the trash. It's nasty, I know. With their grip, I don't ever have to worry about that again. Next thing on the list is Harry's foaming shave gel with aloe vera. This thing is amazing, guys. Even after the shave, my face feels smooth, and on top of that, it prevents my face from breaking out, so this thing is amazing. Up next, let's talk about their razors. In the front, you guys got 5 blades, so you guys can always count on having a smooth shave. And in the back, you got 1 blade, so you guys can reach those tight spots. And if you guys are always traveling or you guys are always on the go, well, Harry's also includes this cover to protect your blade. This cover right here actually helps a lot because it prevents your razors from getting dull, and once your razors are dull, you might cut yourself, so you don't want that to happen. What I love most about Harry's is their insanely good price at only $2 a refill, and the quality of their blades. And on top of that, I'm on 2 weeks with this razor right here. My favorite thing about Harry's is their insanely good value at just $2 a refill on the razors. A lot of other razors out there that I've used are extremely poor quality. They don't last that long, and on top of that, they always irritate my skin. Harry's, on the other hand, guarantees a close and comfortable shave. The cool thing is Harry's manufactures their own razor blades in Germany. It's a world-class factory that's been making razor blades for 99 years, designed to be slick and durable. Honestly, Harry's deal on the current trial set is amazing. You'll get everything you need for a close shave, a comfortable shave. You'll be saving a lot of money, and on top of that, once you guys sign up, you'll be supporting this channel as well. Again guys, make sure you guys head over to harrys.com with the link that I provide to you guys to redeem your offer today and join the millions of people who have tried Harry's. I sincerely appreciate Harry's for sponsoring today's video. If you guys head over to their website, support them, you guys will be also supporting me. And on top of that, you'll save money on razors, and you guys will get some good quality razors as well. So it's like a win-win situation. Other than that, let's get today's video started. What is going on, guys? Thank you guys again for tuning in. Like I mentioned earlier in today's video, we did get a new lens, and as you can see, the color is amazing, the wide angleness is amazing, and the filter, when I adjust it, you see it kind of gets rid of glare. Kind of like it with no glare, so I'm gonna leave it like that. But yeah, today we are working on the convertible. The other day I opened up my radiator and there was this nasty brown gunk in there. I know that happens when you pour normal water into your radiator. You're not supposed to do that. You're supposed to use either coolant, water wetter, or distilled water. Normal water has like too many minerals in there, and then I guess it kind of just rusts. It creates rust. So yeah. So we are gonna head over to AutoZone or O'Reilly's, whichever comes first, and buy a heater core flush kit. So we're gonna flush out the heater core, we're gonna flush out the radiator. But before we do that, actually, I'm gonna head over to my mom's house, visit her dog. I haven't seen him in a while. You guys probably saw him in my older videos, a little small white dog. I kind of miss him, so I kind of want to go see him. So yeah, we out. Let's go. You guys familiar with this spot right here? There used to be a big ass boat right here, but now it's gone. All right, I hope the dog is here. Well, the dog's not here. He's over at the neighbor's house. He keeps on going back and forth, so then my parents don't really take care of him, so they just gave him away to the neighbors, so at least he got a home. So back to original plan, we are gonna go to O'Reilly's and get that heater core flush. Let's go. All right guys, we are at the warehouse, and I went to multiple O'Reilly's, I went to AutoZone. They didn't have what we're looking for, so it's okay. I made our own. Before I show you guys what this does, let me show you guys what we're doing today to the 240. And good thing we have another 240 laying around with no engine in it, so I can show you guys exactly what we're doing. All right guys, right here we got the heater core inlet and outlet. This one with this adapter right here, we're gonna connect a hose into this, and then we're gonna plug it in. This one with the clear tube, we're gonna plug it on top, and basically we're gonna run clean water in. It's gonna go in there, it's gonna come back out, and hopefully we can get some of that gunk out. And then once we do that for like 2 minutes, 5 minutes, we can take this out, switch it around. Now we run the water the other way, and hopefully that kind of gets even more gunk out. So that's what we're doing today, guys. All right, this is gonna be a little tight, but we could try to make it work. But first, we gotta drain the coolant. Let me show you guys real quick. Look at this. You ready? Oh my god, that's so gross. Look at this cap. So this is what happens when you guys use regular water as coolant. Since regular water has minerals and stuff like that, that kind of makes things rust. If you guys are going to use water, you have to use distilled water so that this won't happen. A lot of gas stations offer water, but that's just for temporary. As soon as you guys use that gas station water, make sure as soon as you get home or whenever you have time, drain everything out and then put coolant in there, because it will look like this. I don't know if that's bad for your car. I just know that it's really nasty and I don't like it, so we gotta get rid of that. And on top of that, coolant runs into your motor, so I'm pretty sure the inside of my motor looks like that too. So that's gross. Guys, look at this. It's like brown liquid. It's so gross. Right here we got the water hose connected to the little clear tubing, connected to this tubing, connected to the heater core inlet or outlet. I forgot which one's which. And underneath We got another tube connected to the inlet or outlet. Again, I forgot which one's which, but regardless, water is going to go in and water is going to come out. Since this is clear, you're going to be able to see if we got some nasty stuff in there. So let's turn on the water and test it out. Oh, before we turn on the water, guys, I just want to mention the reason why people clear out their heater core is because when your heater is not blowing hot enough, then people do this so that it can start blowing hot again. The reason why I'm doing this is just because I'm just trying to clean it out. But yeah, because that's why. It's dirty. Oh, it's working already. Oh, look at this. That's so gross. Guys, look at that. Oh, it's starting to clear out. That was so nasty. I'm gonna let this run until the bucket is filled so we can clean it out. But as you guys can see, that did the job already pretty quick. Once this is filled up, I'm gonna switch it. So I'm gonna have the water go through the bottom and it's gonna come out the top and into the bucket. And I'm pretty sure we're gonna get some more gunk. Alright guys, this is the coolant cap. Apparently 240s have two. You got a drain plug on this side, and this drain plug is on this side. The reason why I took this out is because we are going to fill up the radiator with water to flush it all out. I don't want the tap water to go into the engine, so I unplugged this drain plug and we unplugged the coolant tube as well. So I don't think any water or any tap water is going to go into the motor. So let's turn this on. I'm gonna let it run for like 2 minutes or until the bucket's halfway filled up, and then we could see how dirty this thing is. Ah! Oh no, I'm spilling everywhere. Let's see how dirty it is. Oh my god, that's nasty. All right guys, since we are all done, look at this. This is so gross. Everything's all plugged up. Time to fill it up with some water. Here we got some distilled water. We are just using distilled water for now because I could have sworn I had some extra water wetter laying around, but I guess not. So we could always add the water wetter later. So for now, this should be good enough. All right guys, up next we are gonna fill up the radiator with the distilled water that we have right here. This step is super important guys, so make sure you guys do it right. If you guys do it wrong, you're gonna have a lot of overheating issues. So what you're gonna need first is a funnel that will stick into the radiator like so. You don't want any water coming out of here because later on we're gonna have to fill up this funnel all the way up to here. And the reason why we do that is because when we have the car running, we're gonna have some air bubbles going through. All the air bubbles are gonna go up and then the water is gonna go down. Basically we're gonna let the car run until there's no more air bubbles. That's when you know that there's no air bubbles in the system, and after that you should be good. Let's start by pouring in the water. The whole warehouse smells like exhaust. I let it bleed for 10 minutes. I think we are good now. Cool, everything's on. Let's see, we got any leaks? No leaks. Cool. All right, we are all done here. I got something to show you guys. So Luke was working on Hong's S14, if you guys remember. I'll just show you guys. His purple S14 right here. Since the body is in such bad condition, Luke is transferring everything over here to over here. And since this car is a manual, I was able to take clutch pedal, the reservoir, and the clutch lines from this car. So it's sitting right over here. So we got the clutch pedal, we got the clutch reservoir, and we got the clutch lines. Nice. I don't know if the clutch lines are the same from the 14 to 13, but we'll see. All right guys, well I think that's it for today's video. Hope you guys learned something. That was my first time doing a heater core flush, so pretty easy. You guys can make your own tools at home, or you can go to the store and buy it. I think it's like $17-20 to get the flush kit, but all you need is a couple hose and some water hose, and you should be good. Sonny looks like he needs some help, so I'm gonna head over to his channel. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.